Yo, what is going on, my friends? It's your boy Jada on Trades with Team Bull Trading, and I hope you're all having a blessed Sunday. We are live and back in action with our weekly watch list, where we are going to break down the exact stocks I'm watching this week, what data we have, our key levels, and all the things that you need to know to be prepared and to make money trading in the stock market. So, that being said, your time is valuable, and I'm not here to waste it. So if you get value from this, make sure you tap in, hit that subscribe button, and let's learn and keep leveling up together. Now, to start the week, we always want to make sure we know what data we have. So we take a look here. On Monday, not a whole lot. Fed Waller, some welcoming remarks, and some leading indicators. Tuesday, another Fed speaker, two Fed speakers actually. Wednesday, we have FOMC minutes, which as of this year, last year in 2023, we saw FOMC minutes giving us some big moves on Wednesdays at 2 p.m. when those came out. This year, not so much. On Thursday, we have initial jobless claims. Then we have PMI. That should give us some sort of move. And then Friday, we have Jackson Hole. We saw a massive move last year, if you remember that, or maybe that was 2022. One of the years, a massive move, and new home sales. So make sure you guys know this. Every time you go into the trading day, you want to make sure you don't have trades open during data. It could potentially go against you very quick. Now, as far as our levels go, let's take a peek at what we did last week. As of last week, we saw a decently aggressive move up. Move up on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, saw the gap up going into Thursday, and then Friday. Not one overall red day. Well, Monday a little red, but for the most part, an up week. And now we are sitting currently in the supply zone around 557 all the way down to 553. My thoughts on the week. What I would like to happen would be a retest back down to come down, touch this gap around 544, and then if we're going to continue up, do it from there. I don't like leaving these gaps untouched, typically speaking, especially in a gap like this that was so close to a resistance turn support back to resistance, is going to offer a decent trade. So I'd like to see us come down into this 544 down to 540 area, find some support, and move on back up. Now, if we're going to reject, or if I'm going to take any rejects, we're going to have to show some serious weakness on our intraday chart around the supply zone, because right now, it looks like we want to go up and keep moving on up slowly. Which you guys know, I don't love slow grind up days. I had a decent week last week, made like $3,000. However, in the last month, I am up over $40,000 day trading. I do not tell you that to brag. You guys know that, in 2023, that wasn't a big month for me. I was having 100K months in 2023. But in the last month, I really sized up a little bit, and it's paying off, staying patient, and really following my plan. So hopefully we can get back to some more volatility, not slow grind up, because when there's volatility, that's when we make a lot of money. We like that. So if we don't get this pullback, what I'll be looking for is a move above and holding above this 555 to 556. And as you can see here let's go to our hourly chart here. So you can see here on our hourly chart, I would like to see us come, build this like 555 to 556, hold it, say we go up here, and retest back down to this area for calls on the way up, if we're going to stay strong. If we're going to reject, I have to see some weakness and confirm so I can set my stop losses on the top of my reject candles and hopefully ride that momentum down. We don't try to pick tops. We don't try to pick bottoms. Some people might, but you go broke over time doing that, and it's extremely important to remember that for the long term. Now, let's go to the 4 hour and see if we can see anything different here. If we break and hold this 556 area, we are almost back at all-time highs, my friends. We're not far off, so we can hold these. Our first price target would be 560, and above 560, we have a pretty clear shot to 570 here at all-time highs. So now I want to keep that on close watch. Again, I think as of late, we were back in buy the dip mode. We had this aggressive sell right here. Have done nothing but make higher lows and buy it back up. So we'll be looking to buy the dip at 544. Unless we come down and make a lower high, we can find that puts entry or shorts entry and ride it back down. Now on the flip side, let's check out QQQ. So see what we got going on over there. Same idea, had some aggressive push up in the last week. We're sitting right at the supply zone around 475, all the way up to like 477. So If we can, what I would like to see here from a daily perspective is a move back down to this 464, down to 460, move it back down, and then push back up to more highs. Make a nice daily higher low and keep the trend moving. On the flip side, if we don't get that pullback, we do have a decent gap to fill to the upside here on QQQ. We have not filled this 480 yet, so if we can break and hold above this 476, say up to like 477 or so, just for example's sake, retest back down, I'll look for calls in there, and then a move to fill that gap back up. And if we happen to get some strength above these levels, oh boy, slap me and call me Jacob, we got room up, baby. Because this 496 gap has not been filled, and I got a sense that if we stay strong, this puppy is going to be hungry. So make sure you guys have this on watch. If we break and hold this 480, we got a lot of room up to this 496 area, and then above that, basically straight shot to all-time highs. So just be prepared. Don't go in thinking we have to reject, but if we do reject this area, so we have a weakness candle, we can look for that lower high entry, and once we make that, we look for our shorts entry to ride back down. Again, no top picking here, no bottom picking. We trade the trend, we define our risk, and that's how we make money as traders long term. All right? Now, as far as individuals go, let's first go look at Tesla because, well, I'm a biased, I really like trading Tesla, and that's one of the only individuals I trade. We have a pretty clean trend line here. You guys know I'm not really a trend line trader, but pretty clean trend line here that we're looking to break. So if we can break and hold this 220, it looks like just from a daily perspective, we have a decent amount of room up. Break and hold this, we got room up to like this 230 up to like 233-ish area. All right, let's go to the weekly to see how that looks. Same ordeal. Weekly looks good, had an aggressive green candle, had some aggressive volume coming in. So again, if we can break this downtrend, looks like we got some room back up. Let's go to the hourly and see how we look. Again, we got some support around this 210, a little higher risk support around 215. I'm still looking to move up on Tesla. If we can break and hold above this 220, I will look for a calls entry on the way up. No rejects as of now for me on this name. I'll be looking to move back up with price targets if we can hold that strength up at like 230. And if we can break these levels up here, hot dog, we got a lot of room up. So let's be on watch for that. Now, NVIDIA. I'm going to be honest with y'all. We had a dang good ad on NVIDIA inside Team Bull. As you guys can see here, we bought NVIDIA at 93 and we bought NVIDIA at 105. So those are my two ads. Long term on NVIDIA, got this like 105 right here, 93 right here. We're making our way back up. I still like this name to the upside. We're coming right into this trend line here, as you can see. Again, I'm not really a trend line trader, but you can see that we're coming up into that resistance zone. I would like to see us break this 126 area. If we break that and can break 130, we likely continue higher. So, I'll be looking for dip buys there as well. This 120 might offer a decent chance for a calls entry intraday, but again, I don't really day trade NVIDIA that much. I just look for strong names and companies that aren't going anywhere, like NVIDIA, and add accordingly. So that is my watch list for the week, guys. I didn't really see anything else. AMD, don't really trade that. I don't day trade Apple. Don't really trade the other individuals. I mostly trade SPY, QQQ, Tesla, and then sometimes NVIDIA. So as always, make sure you tap in, hit that subscribe button, slam that like, and if you want more videos like this, or if you have any other questions about videos, ideas, whatever, make sure you comment them down below. God bless. Love you guys. Trade smart, trade safe, and I'll see you guys live trading tomorrow. Peace.